So welcome back to this European Finals match, Archaea versus Godar. And we see Archaea is actually spawning in pipeline, so luck is running out for them as it seems. And stop chatting, referee there.
Oh, blind, you cursed him.
Oh yeah, I cursed everyone. It didn't say it this time though, so I didn't curse anyone. So let's see how this will work out. I mean, 2 Marines in total. Oh, Archaea getting really early aggressive there, catching an early kill.
Yeah, and they went straight in there. You see them assisting to C12, and on the other side of the map in West Junction, Skugan and Eagle Eye sitting there, Grissy and Duty up in those hallways.
So we see standard move via Archaea, bending up here C12, grabbing C12, dropping Hydras there, even clocks. The Koru is doing that, not Scryme, he keeps sitting in the chair, and I'm wondering if they wanted to go for squeezing cargo as well, but it did opt to not to. So it's just sitting on 2 harvesters only. So it means Godar can just play a little bit more passive and go cap a little bit more. They don't need to commit too much on C12.
Seeing a little bit of skirmishing happening. Icefelt and Vok in East Junction. Meanwhile, on the other side, Grissy taking down Eagle Eye's jump at him. Skugan still in the vents, and Grissy is going to move down the ramp here, and Skugan is making a lot of noise in those vents, making Grissy really uneven, and we see Arc have completely toppled all the defense on the right side of the map, moving into topographical, biting down that RT, and we see Vok and Icefelt in Nanogrid setting that up.
Oh, I think Godar was just pretty lucky this moment. 3 Skulks in topo. They decided to not go for the base because they didn't know how many Marines were close there, but there was no Marine. There was just 1 West Skylight, just 1 IP, no mines, which is risk at all. Now we see a big push inside Nano, cleaning that out.
Wow.
That was pretty nice, but yeah, I want to stress it out. Godar took this risk by not going mines first. They got straight into upgrades. They taking that. They can be base rush, but Archaea is not that kind of team who goes for base rushes.
Power down in Nanogrid. Blueprint still up. Mandas on the outside in East Junction is seen into the darkness. We got Fana and Tane at the doorway trying to stab him off. Over in subsector, we got Duty coming in. Koryu jumps from the top, takes him out.
Wow, okay, I'm winning all engagements here right now. Except for this one. So it's actually a pretty nice situation here for Archaea. They just killed 4 Marines. They secured sub, they're hitting Overlook, which is okay. They also got cargo up, but now 2 Marines, Icefelt and Borg, are on the way. If they don't split up, they should stick together and just go cargo, because right now cargo is easier to hold, pretty tough to break. It will take at least 4 aliens to break those 2 Marines, unless Fana might get a good kill here by this ambush. Or Tame. But they're positioning themselves in the back. Not gonna get it easy.
Yeah, Vok and Icefelt. Here comes Arc's push against this Marine offensive down in cargo, and definitely no chance there. Grissy just building that RT in Overlook, moving into subsector. I see weapons 1 coming. I don't see a fast way that they can get around this map if they keep getting sent back to base, blind.
I'd have to watch out not to lose the map control by losing all this kind of engagements. They had some good positioning there. That engagement in cargo went pretty good for Archaea. They waited for a good timing when they were starting shooting the RT. I think they catch them also a little bit by surprise. They never expected 3 Skulks in there, maybe just 2 max. So caught them by surprise. Still, Godar is in a fairly good spot. Archaea hitting up 3 RTs right now, but no phase gate, just straight upgrades, and a phase gate system I would really like on this spawn situation.
Cargo Hive being claimed right now, 3% drone. Icefelt and Duty taking down some life forms over in Overlook, 32% on their RT, and we got Icefelt moving into subsector. See if that's cleared. Skugan doing some RT harassment in topographical, 73% on that as Grissy comes around the corner, tries to slap him off. Weapons 1 has been completed by the Marines, and we do have Fana out on the field as Lurk.
can definitely turn around the game. We know how good he is as a lurk. Just looking at the base now, it's an ops on the way now. We actually see now the second IP just being built. So they can be more mobile on the base, so losses won't cut them too much, as they did before actually. Losing 4 Marines, you know how long it takes to get those 4 Marines back in the field with just 1 IP. That's a pretty big loss, and that's why I see Godar did fall back behind, but now they're up to 4 or 5 extractors pretty soon. 3 Marines close to Nano. Let's see if the aliens not miscalculate the situation.
Wow, I mean, almost all of them responding to this. They really don't want them to establish here in Nano, and I wouldn't either. They completely clean them out, only losing 1 life form in there. Grissy coming around the corner a little bit too late to the party.
Yeah, that was really important for Archaea. Clear out this 3-man pressure. It's so good right now. We have 1 lonely Marine hitting C12. Not sure how much he can do. Just 1 Skulk could be enough to take him out, especially with those Hydras and everything else. Those Marines are starting to scatter around the map here. We see Mandas alone in the neck versus 2 Skulks, 1 alone in C12, 1 alone in Sub who died. And yeah, let's hope they will not do this kind of same mistakes again.
Shotguns have been started, about halfway done. They're sitting on Weapons 1 and Armor 1. So if they can get those out 6 minutes into this game, that may help them a little bit. Fana almost going down in C12, but just getting out of there with like 3% life.
Oh, that was a close one. We see now shotguns are up, and that can help Godar big time, and they need it. Because they have to walk a long way every time they die from base, and they're not grouping up. We see again, Menace pretty much alone, gets picked by a single Skull. God, that is really bad to happen. 2 Marines in Nano, and just 2 is not enough if the whole Indian team just goes in decisively, as they're setting an ambush right now.
Yeah, and Icefelt and Vok are going to need to really use that armory, and it's just not going to work. They got shotguns in there, but that's just way too much teeth flying at your face.
Oh, it's pretty nice shooting by Icefelt, but just imagine 1 more Marine in there in the mix. It could have gone so much different, especially with the shotgun 1-1 now up.
Oh, look, all those shotguns dropping there in Nano, and those structures being lost. What a setback for Godar.
Definitely. We see the aliens even grabbing Nanogrid. I'm trying to get now 5 harvesters up. Gotchtown's a little bit later in the game. They wanted Leap fast. You see Leap is completed. On Valus is a good option because you never know if you can stay above 2 or 3 harvesters for a long time. So you will definitely see much more Skull play in Vale than Fate play like in other maps. And that's why I like the fast Leap for this map. And still, it's up to Godar to do something here. Another Mendes alone again, White Junction. He does a good job with the shotgun, look at that. But still, it's too much if he's alone.
Here they are with the power up in system waypointing, or power plug. They're not going to build that. They're going to keep going into Nano, and Archaea has established Nanogrid with harvesters.
Oh, that was a risky move by Skuggin here. Looks like we have 1 player crash. Ruther will take care of that. And that's a pretty bad time for Archaea as well, because Godar wants to take Nanogrid so bad. They cannot allow 5 harvesters to grow. Just 5 aliens available. Scrime getting trapped in there. He's trying his best. The cracks are up, but it's not too many aliens. They have to go soon. Really soon.
Oh. Scram is down, and with Skuggin crashed, Godar's on a power play right now, but it looks like they're going to all in and just get everyone out of this Nanogrid push, and they do that successfully with only losing a Gorge.
I need to... Looks like the referee is not there right there, so I have to do that. Let's go again. I'm really sorry, but I have to do that.
Did you do it yet? Okay.
Yeah, I kicked it.
Let's go. Okay. Alright, and we got in pipeline a little bit of
Alright.
Marine action there. Gets taken out over in subsector. We're seeing Tane and Koryu taking down the RT there.
Phase Tech is now on the way, as well as Armor 2. They all opt going Armor 2 before Weapon 2. It kind of seems a common strategy right now for those teams. But the Phase Gate at the 10-minute mark, again, I feel, especially for Vale, I mean on Summit it's completely fine. But if they, just imagine they would have had that Phase Gate like in system waypointing early on in the game. Even without Armor 1, Weapon 1, they could have prevented losing Sub, Nano all the time. and just prevented also being scattered all around the map just by reinforcing one by one and going back the field one by one. Now they have to really change pace, and they're waiting for this phase gate in system now. They're getting this up right now, they're waiting for the T-Res tick in, the research is finished, and then try to crawl back into this game.
Fana taking out Mendas over in C12, alone again. He seems to be alone a lot. Maybe, you know, maybe they don't like him. Maybe he didn't take a shower, but he is always alone on this map.
4 Marines waiting for the phase gate. Here we go. At the same time, they're losing top of West Skylights. Actually, I'm looking here. They killed 7 extractors. Archaea doing again a good job. Especially considering Whale, it is harder to hit those RTs than on, like, say, Summit. Here we go. They're about to lose. Nan, if they don't watch out, we have 2 Fates now in the field. And if they can hold it off or take system, that's gonna be a game breaker.
Yeah, now these guys that went into Nano are coming back to system because they know that that phase gate is such a key position on this map. I mean, from system waypointing, you can hit Nano, Cargo, and Subsector really quickly.
And they can play by time as well. Look at that. They pull all Marines back, because if the Marines split up, like let's say 1 in Nano stay there, just 2 go back, they can easily lose all of those Marines if the Fates stick together. That's really close. That's why the Marines have to go as a group, at least 2 or 3, otherwise they will just get picked apart, and then if the aliens can force them run back to defend the phase gate, those rests will keep flowing in for them.
Yeah, and we're seeing that you know, that power in Nano is down to 3%. 1 swipe and it's down. They're just setting that up if the fight goes in there to cut the power. And now a big fight happening in system waypointing. Gorge does go down in that.
Archaea is doing this really nicely. I love to watch this play. I mean, look at how they force Godar to run back to system all the time over, and Nano doesn't even get scratched. And with that, cracks in there, it will take for a long time, and if needed later on, they can also every time hit the power node when they need. It just kept it down to 3%. I like this kind of move. This is kind of standard move, and you can hit the lights the second you need it, just by 1 hit on that. So they're prepped for a bigger push, and also trying to dance around this phase gate location. At the same time, just 1 Skull Corridor being such an annoying piece for the Marines. Keep killing all this. Oh, what fate!
Oh! Tane does get killed in Nano as he's trying to get out of there. Skugan coming up behind that Marine pack, getting revenge off Tane.
That is pretty important, but with 5 harvesters up, they can replenish those fates fairly easily, and also save for honors if they have to. I mean, Skagen is on 63 resources. He did not use his P-Res, and that's a wise move on Vale. If things go bad, you lose double, the Marines go for this like 7 RT situation, then you will need that honors to break it at one point in time. But right now, as it seems, Archaea is such in a good spot here. The Marines are down to max 3 RTs to keep getting harassed at those resources and cannot really push out of system.
Yeah, it's like they're really, they can't use this offensive gate as an offensive gate. They keep getting pulled back into it, and here's another push. Icefelt, Grissy, and Vok pushing right into Nano. They do clear the life forms in there, but it looks like they're just going to blink in and out. Oh, and Eagle Eye does go down, losing another fade.
Oh, that is 2 fades down by going alone into a group of Marines. I mean, Tane died, now we saw Eagle Eye die, and both instances they were alone. They didn't go with the crew, because the fades were now harassing those RTs on top of my skylights, and then you cannot go. You have to go together. Here we go, now they're grouping up 2 fades and a skull. It's still risky, but they get the first kill really fast, which is super important. Now Volk is dying and everything is going down to hell.
Well, there goes that push, and they're going to move that train into system waypointing, running over Mendas. Oh man, and this phase gate may go down. Looks like it's going to, and it's gone. Godar loses that crucial foothold on this map.
Yeah, that was really important. I need to get that back. And even so, the longer this game goes, as it goes, with just 3 RTs versus those 5, it's just a matter of time when those aliens will just keep throwing the money at a problem and getting into those really big life bombs. Because honestly, the time bomb is taking 3 Marines, now 4 Marines actually in system. If you can take down all those fates, it's just 2 left. They should come back. But,
Godar
oh, they're all so low.
Yeah, they knew it. They knew it. Godar calling good game. Archaea takes round 4 on this best of 7.
3-1. Yeah, it could be just one more final game. Let's see what map we're gonna play, and then I can tell you what will happen. There we go. So Archaea is the official screen. Archaea Italy 3-1 versus Godar winning Whale. And again, I feel that was not kind the move I see Godar usually play on Whale. I mean, I'm not sure if they all